Today, I want to tell you a mystery story. When Max the chimpanzee and Lola the parrot go in search of a hidden treasure in the jungle. In a forgotten corner of the forest, Max the chimpanzee and his inseparable friend, Lola the parrot, discovered something extraordinary. It all started one morning when Max decided to explore a part of the forest he had never seen before. As he walked, he noticed a strange mound covered in vines and moss. Curious, he began to clear it and discovered the entrance to a hidden cave. "Lola, come quickly, look what I found!" Max shouted excitedly. Lola, who was flying nearby, perched on his shoulder and looked at the entrance in amazement. "It's a cave, Max. Let's explore it." Without thinking twice, the two friends entered the cave. As they moved forward, their eyes adjusted to the gloom and began to make out shapes on the walls. They were ancient drawings, carefully carved into the rock. They showed scenes of chimpanzees and other forest animals, telling stories of times past. "Max, I think these drawings tell the story of our ancestors," Lola said, as she examined the figures more closely. Max nodded, fascinated. "Look at this drawing, Lola. It looks like they're pointing at something, some kind of map." Indeed, one of the drawings showed a group of chimpanzees surrounding a large tree, with lines and symbols that seemed to indicate a path. At the bottom of the drawing, there was a message engraved in an ancient language that Lola, with her language skills, managed to decipher. "It says there is a treasure hidden under the oldest tree in the forest," Lola explained, her eyes shining with excitement. "But we must solve a series of puzzles to find it." Guided by the map, Max and Lola left the cave and began their search. Following the clues, they found the first riddle engraved on a rock near the river. To find the next step, you must answer, "What has roots that no one sees, is taller than trees, and never grows?" Max thought for a moment. "That sounds like a riddle from the stories my grandfather used to tell." "A mountain." "Correct," Lola exclaimed. "The next drawing on the rock shows a mountain. We must go there." They reached the highest mountain in the forest and found another riddle engraved in a small cave at its base. "I fly without wings, I cry without eyes. I will always run, I will never walk. What am I?" Lola reflected. "That must be the wind." "Yes, it's the wind." With each puzzle solved, the clues led them closer to the ancient tree. Finally, they came to a clearing in the heart of the forest, where stood a majestic tree that seemed to be centuries old. Its outstretched branches formed an imposing crown, and its thick roots sank deep into the earth. Under the tree, they found the final clue, written on an ancient scroll hidden among the roots. "To find the treasure you seek, you must remember, the greatest treasure of all is not gold or silver, but something you carry inside." Max and Lola looked at each other, understanding the true meaning of their search. Despite everything, they carefully dug around the tree and, to their surprise, found an ancient wooden chest. Inside the chest, instead of jewelry or coins, was a set of tools and artifacts used by their ancestors. But most valuable of all was an ancient book, full of stories, wisdom and knowledge about the forest and its inhabitants. "This is the real treasure," said Max, moved. "The history and wisdom of our ancestors. Something we can share and learn." Lola nodded, smiling. "Now we have the responsibility to take care of this knowledge and pass it on to future generations." With the book in their hands and their hearts full of gratitude, Max and Lola returned to the cave, feeling more connected than ever to their roots and with a new mission, to share the story of their discovery and the true value of knowledge and wisdom. Thus, Max and Lola continued their adventure, not only searching for material treasures, but appreciating and sharing the priceless riches of their heritage and friendship.